Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. A double honor to our apostles at Great Millstone who taught us His truth and who rule well. All right, peace, love, salutation, and mercy be unto the hopeful elect. All right, hey, those chariots, that people are seeing and calling UFOs. All right, these are actually the chariots of salvation for the nation of Israel.
Okay.
All right, that are recorded in the scriptures. All right, and why the majority of you are trusting in your military power, trusting in military might, all right, trusting, all right, in the arm of Egypt. All right, we're trusting in our power to deliver and save us, all right, from these said evils and perils that are about to come upon the earth, man. All right, and we got different scriptures that talks about, the chariots coming for salvation. You got Matthew 24, you got Psalms 91. All right, just to name a few of them. All right, so we're not afraid of the things that are about to come upon the world, man.
Okay.
All right, we're not in the spirit of fear. All right, we're not in a cowardly spirit. All right, as it states within the book of 2 Timothy 1:7, and Yahweh has not given us a spirit of fear, man.
Okay.
All right, but we have power, all right, through our faith and trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and our power is going to come with power. All right, he's going to come showing miraculous signs and great wonders, all right, for people to awe at, all right, things that are going to be astonishing and that are going to echo throughout, the centuries, the ages, man. All right, and when our power comes, all right, the things that are about to happen in the earth and the great power that he's about to show, it's going to be even greater, all right, than when he took down Egypt. All right, and how great was that? And even back during Egypt, all right, which just doesn't get enough attention, all right, that it should get, all right, even the chariots of Israel were present during those times.
Okay.
All right, the pillar of fire, all right, and at night, and the pillar of a cloud by day. All right, that was a chariot. That was what the world identifies now as the so-called UFOs. All right, and Iran just battled one of these on the Day of Atonement. All right, but this chariot made them look like fools, man. All right, hey, this chariot showed, all right, how weak, all right, these militaries truly are in comparison to the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Okay.
All right, and the technology that the Lord has, which is completely, is physical chariots, but they're spiritual. If you can receive that, all right, which you can't fight these things the way that you would fight, the way that the Iran would shoot down an American drone. You can't shoot this down like that. All right, which this isn't the first time, looking into the history that Iran tried to shoot down one of these. All right, you had one that Iran was trying to shoot down in 2013 or 2014 or something like that. All right, which they thought it was an American drone, or a CIA drone coming to, study their military base or like their nuclear, facilities. All right, which they tried to shoot one down. All right, I believe there was another incident where one scrambled their jets and had they were trying to shoot it down, and this thing just took off in hypersonic speed. And they said the way that it went away, or it took off, it looked like a comet in the sky. All right, but they were trying to shoot it down and they couldn't. And even going back even further than that, and there's many of chariot sightings, all right, that were shown throughout history. There was different battles like this, but there's a major, all right, climactic battle that's about to happen, all right, which is going to be in the sky, and you're gonna John the Revelator seen it, and if you're alive during that time, and you will see it. And I don't want about to Zai, all right, if you're part of the Lord's chosen, those chariots not only they're gonna battle and take down, all right, Esau's military in their army, in the other armies of the world, all right, but they're gonna also defend and deliver us, man. So that right there was just Yahweh, all right, showing his power, man, and showing his might. And if you want, you can start off with the 2 Chronicles.
Okay, Kyle. No problem, brother. 2 Chronicles 32:7. Be strong and courageous. Be not afraid.
Now this is Hezekiah, speaking into the children of Israel. Concerning the king of Assyria, all right, which was Salmanassar at this said time, which and he was pretty much mocking and saying that the Most High Heavenly Father couldn't deliver the children of Israel, and none of the other nations, their God was able to deliver them. All right, so basically esteeming the Most High Heavenly Father as if he's not the existing one, as if he's not real. All right, go ahead.
Be not afraid nor dismayed, for the king of Assyria, nor all the multitude that is with him. For,
Which he came against Israel with a great army. Go ahead.
for there be more with us than with him.
Yeah, there be more with us than are with them. And what's that? That's the angels, which they travel around in those chariots. All right, so the same thing apply now. The Maccabees, called the same chapter into remembrance. All right, when they were being attacked, and the Edomites during the time of the Greeks were coming up against them. All right, which they prayed and angels stood up to deliver them. All right, so the same thing is going to happen. All right, and there's a time that's coming. Can you leave that? Hold this, but go to Jeremiah 30:7. All right, because there's a time that's coming called the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, and those times are going to be hard to endure. They're going to be perilous. All right, but for those that have their faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we're going to have help. All right, but for those of you that's trusting in these different militaries for help, all right, you're going to be embarrassed just how the Iranians were just embarrassed. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that great day, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
God, and it's going to get so bad and so hard to the fact that Michael the archangel is going to have to stand up for the children of Israel. If you want to grab that Daniels that you quoted earlier.
Okay, Kyle.
Yep. It's going to get so bad that Michael the archangel is going to have to, stand up and fight for the children of Israel. And not only Michael, but Yahushua himself is going to fight for the nation, man, which for the elect of the nation. All right, and defend and deliver them, all right, from the troubles that we're enduring, the things that we're going to go through. All right, so you don't have to fear Esau and his military, or you don't have to fear these Gurkha troops or these foreign troops that they're going to hire to attack the children of Israel that's upon the American soil. All right, because just how we had help during the time of the king of Assyria coming up against the children of Israel, we're going to have help during these times. All right, even though these times are going to be far way worse than those times. All right, and spiritually, America is likened unto Assyria. All right, the modern day king of this place is Donald Trump, but we know that he's a puppet, all right, for the rich elite banking families.
Okay.
All right, just like all of these other rulers that have ever came into power in America, they were all puppets. All right, go ahead.
Daniel 12:1. And at that time, Daniel shall stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Okay, you can speak on it.
And this is when Jacob's trouble come down on upon us. But the elect is going to be saved out of this when hopefully when this happens, because that's what we out here on the highways and hedges defending His word and resulting in the Most High name that we be defended. That's what it's all about. But but our faith and our hope and everything is in our power. Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai.
That's right.
Yeah.
And having faith in him, we know that he's faithful. All right. We know that his son is faithful. All right. We know that Yahushua is coming. We know that the angels and the chariots are out there. Even though the remainder of the people don't believe it, but the Iranians know. Esau, the rich elite banking families know. But yet you got Jakes that are saying that the chariots don't exist. All right, for an example, the former head of our camp, he had a dream that a chariot came down to shine the light on him, and told him that that he's not clean yet, and next thing you know, the spirit was taken away from this guy, and now he doesn't believe that the chariots exist, and maybe it's because of that dream, because of the message that was given to him. So he wants to believe that is speaking of that the chariots is some form of technology that Esau has. Esau doesn't have this kind of power, man.
God.
You know, Esau does not have this kind of power. This power this can only come from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Can you go back to Second Chronicles and go to 20?
Go to 20. Okay, God.
Because Esau's military is flesh. All right, Esau's military is made of technology that's weaker than the technology and the knowledge that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has. You know, and that's the reason why this is going to be a walk in the park for Yahushai and the angels to defeat all of the militaries that are upon the planet Earth, and for Yahushai to take the crowns. Because when Yahushai defeats these militaries, that's Yahushai, showing that he's the king. You know? And when you go into, what is that? Revelation 6, Revelation 19, it speaks of Yahushai receiving crowns. And he's getting them crowns for all of the kings of the earth that he's taking down.
God.
So these different chariot sightings in the sky, and that was a wonderful sight to see, man. That happened on the Day of Atonement while we were praying, all right, while we were fasting and sending up a sacrifice of praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. This shows that our prayers are being answered. All right, and just as the scriptures say that our power is going to make himself well known in the earth again, all right, this is what you're starting to see. But a lot of you people, you suffer for what is known as normalcy bias. All right, and although these things are being told to you, and you believe that there's going to be an unbroken age of peace, all right, and that this is it, and that because nothing to this effect has happened as of right now, you believe that it's never going to happen. So when, things like this are manifesting themselves, you seize on any opportunity of ambiguities, all right? You're looking at everything from an optimistic point of view. Oh, that was just CGI, or, that was computer generated imaging. That wasn't real. That was just some Hollywood, but just wait until you see in real life. And then you're going to regret the fact that you didn't believe and that you didn't properly prepare the way that you should have. All right, which the only way to prepare is what? Through these wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The scriptures say that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. And also through the fear of Yahweh and the faith of his son. All right, if you're an Israelite.
God, this is 2 Chronicles 32 and 20. And for this cause, Hezekiah the king and the prophet Isaiah and the son Amos prayed.
The son of Amos.
The son of Amos prayed and cried to heaven, and the Most High sent the angel, which cut off all of the mighty men of valor, and led the leaders and the captains in the camp of the kings of Syria, and so they turned with shame of face to his house of his gods, and they that came forth out of his own bowels slew him there with a sword.
And that's right. The same thing is going to happen with these armies of these nations. All right, and we're praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Okay.
All right, to take down these other nations and to reestablish the kingdom of Israel. The kingdom that's promised for eternity. And for no other nation to come back into power to rule over us. All right, because all of you nations have been cruel towards the children of Israel.
Okay.
All right, but the time is coming for us to rule over. All right, and beginning with Yahushai. All right, because he gets the glory first.
Okay.
All right, for him to get his kingdom that was promised unto him, and out of Ramatazah we be joint heirs if we continue faithfully in this faith.
Okay.
But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, is going to defend us the same way that he defended the children of Israel back then. And did they have to stand up and fight? No. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai fought on their behalf.
Okay.
So guess what? Like it says in 2 Chronicles, all right, 32 and 7, our arm is not an arm of flesh. Our arm is the arm of the spirit. All right, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, like it says, matter of fact, even though Yahushai has a extraterrestrial body, he doesn't have a body that can bleed like your body. The angels don't have bodies that can bleed like your body. Or to be destroyed like your body, or like these militaries. All right, these vehicles that they're flying in, they maneuver so fast to the point and are so on another level that you can't penetrate them with carnal technology. So guess what? Can you jump over to Isaiah 31:3? All right, and this is a video that the beloved Elder Yashawamba brought out in his video. All right,
Isaiah 31:3.
which just was talking about Egypt aforetime, but hey, that place is done away with. It went down, and because this place is spiritually Egypt, we apply it to this place now. Go ahead.
And now the Egyptians are men and not Yahweh.
That's right. So they're flesh and blood. They're not a god. All right. Go ahead.
And they've horses, flesh, and not spirit. And when the Most High shall stretch out his hand.
Yeah. So your weapons are carnal. All right. Your weapons are flesh. Your weapons can be destroyed. They can be burned up. Matter of fact, when you go to Ezekiel the 39th chapter, it says that we're going to be in the burning of your military weaponry. You know, right when we're having the bodies that are slain and killed over in the Middle East buried in that great burial that's going to happen for all of you that are killed in World War III. But anyways, the weapons of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai are not so. Hey, those weapons are spiritual. That's the reason why they couldn't hit that as hard as they were trying. All right, they were completely embarrassed, man, by this chariot. They can shoot down a U.S. drone. They can shoot down a projectile, all right, that's shot from a submarine. All right, but they can't shoot down, a chariot of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. It's impossible. Go ahead.
When the Most High shall stretch out his hand, and both he help shall fall, and
Read again.
both he that helpeth shall fall,
Mm-hmm.
and he that hopeth shall fall down.
God.
And they that shall fall together,
And
they all shall fall together.
Mm-hmm.
For thus have the Most High spoken unto me, like as a lion.
That's it.
Okay,
Jump down to verse 5.
Verse 5.
Yep.
Okay, kind. As a bird, as a flying bird. This is Isaiah 35 and 31
It's
and
the
5.
fifth verse. Just jumping down to the fifth verse. Go ahead.
As a bird flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Israel. Defending also, he will deliver it.
Kind.
And passing over it, he will preserve it.
Kind, and that's what that chariot looked like. All right, flying in the sky and maneuvering all of their those missiles or bullets, whatever it is that they were shooting at that chariot, and they were missing. They were too slow. That thing was flying too fast. All right, it looked like a bird flying in the sky, but just imagine a bunch of them being in the sky and flying in a bird-like formation. So that's how Yahweh by Shem Yahushai is going to deliver and preserve the elect of the nation of Israel. And to deliver, that means that he's going to have to fight. So Yahushai is coming to join in that fight, that World War III that's about to be fought. You want to grab 2nd Ezra 13?
Yeah.
God, you can just hit the points on
Okay,
there.
kind.
All right, there's about to be a dog fight in heaven. All right, and we got a glimpse of it with this situation that just went down within Iran on the 6th or 7th, whatever it happened. We know that it happened on or around the Day of Atonement. When we were praying and lifting up prayers and asking Yahweh to forgive us, forgive our nation, all right, forgive our brothers. We were forgiving our brothers. Hey, this was the display of our power, and his power. Go ahead.
Start at 5.
Or you can go down to 30.
Okay, I'll go down to 30. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 30. And he shall come to astonishment of them that dwell on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And one shall undertake to fight.
Go up to 27.
27. Okay, God. The second Ezra's 13:27. And whereas thou sawest out of his mouth, there came a blast of wind, fire, and storm, and that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that a rushing in of him destroying the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the face of the earth, and he shall come to astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, and one place against another, and one people against another, and one realm against another. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen which I showed you before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. And when
Was it descending or
ascending?
Okay.
And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another, and a innumerable multitude shall be gathered together.
Yeah, and we're seeing these nations gathering together to fight in World War III. All right, and these nations are going to fight against each other, but then what's going to happen? They're going to turn and they're going to leave from fighting each other to fight Yahweh Shai and the chariots that come with Yahweh Shai, which there's going to be thousands of them. Can you grab, what is that? I want to say it's 63 or 68 and 17 Psalms. I'll grab it. Oh.
Okay.
Speaking on the amount of chariots that are coming, and the scripture says in the book of Habakkuk that the glory of the Lord covered the heavens, man. All right, so you can imagine how many chariots are coming. All right, this is the book of Psalm 68, and starting at 16, it says, "Though ye have lain among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold." All right, speaking of the different colors of the chariots. It says, "When the Almighty scattered kings in it, was white as snow and salmon. All right, the hills of Yahweh is as the hills of Bashan, and high hill as the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye high hills? All right, this is the hill which Yahweh desireth to dwell in. All right, yeah, Yahweh will dwell in it forever. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. All right, and Yahweh is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place." All right, so those chariots are thousands, even thousands of thousands, man.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're going to come, all right? Yahweh Shai is going to be in that great fathership, but there's going to be other, all right, ships that are present, all right? And there's going to be an abundance of them, all right, that these nations try to fight and try to attack. But guess what? They won't be able to shoot them down and blow them up like they do within these different movies, all right, within Hollywood. All right, you won't be able to shoot it down like you did in Skyline or like in Independence Day.
Okay.
All right, these are not flesh, like it says within the book of Isaiah, the 31st chapter. All right, these are spiritual vehicles. All right, and there's supernatural beings that are within them. And one in particular says this in Isaiah 47 and 3. Can you grab that real fast?
Isaiah 47 and 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea.
That's 47 and 3?
Yep, 47 and 3. Thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's right.
Okay? So when the Most High returns, he's not going to meet them as a man. He's going to meet them as a angelic spirit. And the thing about it is, what was that scripture say? Talk about earthly flesh and the spiritual flesh.
There's a spiritual body and there's a terrestrial body. You know, there's a celestial body and there's a terrestrial body. You know, which Yahweh Shai has a super or extraterrestrial body. You know, so he's a spiritual man. All right, and you can't fight him. Now you can blow one of us up. You know, if Yahweh Bashim Shai was willing, all right, you can shoot one of us, you can behead us. But when it comes down to Yahweh Shai, you can't do the same thing. And that's the reason why it takes Yahweh Shai to be able to redeem us from this place. Because the scripture says that no man shall redeem you. So Yahweh Shai is more than a man. All right. And he's going to lead us out of this place just like Moses led the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. All right. Because this place is spiritually Egypt. You can go back to Ezra and finish off there.
Okay, Ezra, second Ezra 13 and 34, the movement also shall be gathered together as thou sawest them come to overcome him by fighting, but he shall stand upon atop of the Mount Zion, and Zion shall come and shall be showed to all men, being prepared and built like thou hast saw the hill graven without hands. And this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest, and shall lay therefore them their evil thoughts and their torments, wherewith they shall being to be tormented, and like unto a flame, he shall destroy them without labor, and thy law which is like unto fire.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shai is gonna get down on them. All right, these chariots are gonna get down on them, man. All right, so
hey, that's crazy. It say he should destroy them without labor.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna be so easy for him to beat them down.
Well, you see how easy it was for this chariot to maneuver those bullets or whatever the projectiles that were being shot at it, and you did not even and you know how they Michael what was that, Kevin Hart says within this comedy, did you even pinch the bitch? You know, like you didn't even pinch the damn chariot. You didn't even scratch it, man. You know? So ending off on this one, Revelations 12 and 7, you can speak on it.
Okay,
It says, and there was war in heaven. All right, Michael and his angel fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
I seen an article the other day where France want to put lasers and guns on a satellite, and this is all about the war in heaven. They want to try to defend the earth from unknown beings that they think that might be coming.
Which they know Yahweh Shai and the angels are out there.
But we know that we know they are our folks. We know who they are. You know, we know that's the Most High and his angels.
And those fighter jets that you have, you know, you're gonna try to use those to fight against Yahweh Shai and the Sentinel aircrafts, you know, that the angels have, you know, and you can't even call them aircraft. You gotta call it a chariot. You know, those chariots that they have, you're gonna try to fight against them. All right, you think that you're gonna be prevail. All right. Like it says in Second Ezra, it says they were afraid, but yes, there's fight. So the Lord, you're afraid, but Yahweh is gonna put the spirit inside of you to still try. You know, and guess what? You're gonna lose and look horribly embarrassed, just like Iran did. You know, trying to shoot down all right, the chariot of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that they tried to shoot down.
Kind.
You know?
It even say the scriptures. It even say in the scriptures that he gonna beat y'all like powder.
God.
So it's gonna be madness, for y'all. But it's gonna be beautiful for us because hey, we see it, we read it and we see it and we believe it. Everything that's in this book that's gonna happen.
And these words that we speak, they're true.
Kind.
You know, and they don't lie.
Kind.
You know, so
hey, we can end with that if you want.
So with that, all praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem,
Kadash.
Kadash. A double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone who taught us the truth and who rule well. Peace, love, salutations, and mercy be unto the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom. And a ball.
Abide the ball.